Good morning, or should I say Happy New Week to you? Well, this is JD from San Antonio, Texas, and I'm bringing you a fresh word for this week. And that fresh word is focus, or better yet, do not lose focus. You know, this very week that passed, there were so many things that had happened that made me to begin to think of how easy it is for us to lose focus. You begin to hear of ideas, people suggesting, people telling you this is what works. Or maybe you begin to see different things yourself that seems to be working. And you begin to want to divert your attention from what it is that has been set before you, that you know is your own agenda, and you want to begin to imbibe and begin to take all these other ideas that will actually take you away from your focus. It looks so good that you might want to change your mind and go after that. And yet it's nothing that God has actually told you to do. Now, there's nothing wrong with ideas. There's nothing wrong because ideas really does rule the world. But you already have a focus. You already have a destination. You already have something that you believe God gave to you that you've been working on, that you've assessed, and you see that you're progressing. And then all of a sudden, all this barrage of ideas, of things coming from people who don't really understand in the first place what God has called you to do. So I want to challenge you today that you be able to commend people and appreciate where they are, but don't lose your focus. Don't lose your focus. You know, there's this saying I heard when I was growing up: the grass is always greener on the other side, which means that you think the grass is greener on the other side, but it not necessarily is. So you must not lose focus. And we're in a time that everyone has an idea of how best to do things. That's why you must maintain your focus. That's why you can't let it in and disturb you. You can't begin to doubt what it is that God had already shown you. It is so vital and so important. I believe there's a word in the scripture that says, this one thing I focus on, I go after this one thing, forgetting everything else. It is vital for your success that you focus. A great man of God told me once, he said he's happy with everything that everybody else is doing, but he stays with what God has called him to do. And I'll never forget it, because he says that is the root cause of his success. He always stays with what God has called him to do. He never shifts. He just stays the course. So today I say to you, this week, just meditate on it. Don't lose focus. It's very, very important. It helps you to get to where you are going, and it keeps you in the perfect will of God. You know, Jesus came to do one thing, and no matter what had happened, he focused on it and he achieved it. May you achieve that which God has set for you, your business, in your home. Just focus on it, and you'll see that God will take you to it. God bless you. Have a great week.